I want to say thank you, neighbors, for coming out this morning. This is something that's very important to our community, and I just want to just say personally, as founding member of Cleveland Park Neighborhood Association, I want to thank you for taking that time to come out today. My name is Sam McCullough. For those of you who don't know me from the neighborhood, I've been a lifelong resident of East Nashville. My family has had ties to this area in Cleveland Park for over 100 years. We've been at the First Baptist Church of East Nashville for 119 years. So you know I love the community. Grew up here and plan to stay here until the good Lord calls me home. Cleveland Park residents, we band together in 2003 to work on crime and the safety of our neighborhood, because as all of you know, we were in a bad shape over here. Nobody wanted to be here, and those of us who wanted to be here thought about being somewhere else. But we stayed and endured. We fought drug dealing, prostitution, and everything else that you could imagine. We worked hard and brought our neighborhood back to life. But lately, the gentrification problem has taken the beloved Cleveland Park area that I grew up in. I no longer even recognize some of the things here and the things that are taking place in this area. The developers have come in and ravaged our affordable housing stock. The modest homes that used to be here have been replaced with 2-on-1 lot at prices that the majority of us can only imagine affording. These homes are often out of character with the rest of the flavor of the neighborhood. We have lost neighbors, businesses, and things in this neighborhood because of this ongoing process. As Mike said, I want to play on what he said just a minute. Gentrification doesn't just mean revitalization. We want that. We would like to see, that's what we've been working on for the past 10 or 11 years, trying to revitalize this area. But at the same token, we don't want to displace the people that have stayed here and endured these times when nobody wanted to be here. So we've got to strike a balance. Not only does it affect the residents, it affects our churches in the neighborhood, because a lot of the people who go to the churches, Cleveland Street, New Livingstone, Montgomery, First Street, walk to their church on Sunday morning. And when you start taking out those members who no longer can afford to stay in the neighborhood, you're not only affecting them, but you're affecting the vitality of the churches in the community that do good work in our community and that we need them. We also, within the last 3 months, have lost a longtime resident. I'll just use her first name, Miss Mary. She rented a house for years over in the Cleveland Park area, for around 10 or 15 years. And unfortunately, her home was sold right out from under her. She's now in Sumner County. Couldn't even afford to stay in Davidson County. An example of some of the displacement is right here within walking distance. If you go over to North 9th and Smiley, that was an affordable home that 1 week people were living in. I was on the way to church the following week, it was being torn down. You could actually even see where the nail was hanging a picture in the living room because they tore the house down from front to back, leaving the wall intact where people had family portraits and things hanging. This is the type of thing that we're trying to move away from. That was an affordable rental house. Now it's no longer there. It's 4 units that run from the alley up to North 9th Street. Another example is 5th and Douglas, which will be another unaffordable one to the majority of people that live here now. And not only does that affect you, it affects the tax base and everything that you do. When you have to spend more money on one certain thing, such as taxes, it's going to take away from another one unless you're getting these huge raises and bonuses that I don't see. So the other one is at 6th and Douglas. Then we have another one at Montgomery and Douglas. So I say all of that to just take a look, ride through the neighborhood, see what's happening, street by street. District 5 is a large district. It goes all the way out past Trinity Lane to Manor. It goes around East High School, wraps back around to North 6th and Main Street. Take a look, goes all the way over to Calvin Street Business Park. So if you just ride, take a look and see what's happening. You'll know everything that's going on in your district. And our councilman is always willing to listen to us, and we just have to bring our concerns and be a part of the neighborhood association, because there's numbers. When you band together, there's power in numbers, is what I'm trying to say. So I think if we work together, we can all make this a continued nice neighborhood to live in. Thank you and have a good day.